welcome back to Shaping Shenanigans. I'm Janae.
I'm Katie.
And I'm Aria.
So we are here today. How's everybody's month going?
Not too bad, I guess. I feel like right now you're kind of going through a period of like the summer funk, I would say.
Yeah.
Like it's the end of the summer. I for one hate the heat. So summer is not my favorite. If I'm like swimming or whatever, like I'm okay, but other than that, like I really hate the summer just because it's too freaking hot in Texas. And
Yeah.
so I've been really feeling that summer slump as we're getting into the end of the summer and so.
Yeah. I definitely feel that. I feel like I'm just such in a funk. And not even like a bad funk, just like a daze. Like I don't know what the day is. The weeks are going by either too fast or too slow.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Just got a lot going on. It's just a lot.
Felt.
Everybody's trying to move. All three of us are getting ready.
Dude,
Some
why are we
process
all
of moving.
Let's not talk about it.
So I think that's a lot. And then work has just been crazy. I have been literally dodging illnesses like Lil Kim. Like,
Not for real.
one of my kiddos, they had hand, foot, and mouth. They had something else. It was scabies, and this is all at a daycare.
Scabies.
Scabies, y'all.
People still get that?
Apparently so.
What even is a
It was
what's
going through.
scabies?
I don't know, but it's contagious.
Let me look it up right quick.
Okay. And now it's a little case of the wingworm going around my clinic.
Oh, Lord.
So
What's all
I'm
these
just,
skin conditions?
I'm glad you're sitting over there.
Let me scoot on over.
first of all, y'all know me and I am such a hypochondriac. Is that the right word I'm looking for?
Yeah.
Yes.
I immediately called my sister and was like, is there anything I can like take pre? Cause I'm avoiding these kids. Yeah. And she's like, well, it's technically just a fungus. So you're just gonna have to get fungus cream.
I was funky.
Yeah.
No big deal. It's okay.
And,
Just a fungus cream.
dandruff, anti-dandruff shampoo.
Wait,
Oh,
y'all
okay.
know that meme of the little old white guy with the gray hair? And he's like, oh, this. Insert that.
So I went and got, like, I don't have anything as of now. You never know what you chose, unfortunately.
Thought you sitting on the couch right now. You don't know what you're.
But I did go and get this dandruff shampoo, and I was like immediately. Well, every time I go home from work, close off the doorway.
Absolutely.
Like I'm not taking that in the house. And then I used the shampoo as body wash, my Dr. Bronner's, and then I did that. It was like, all right, because technically any skin condition, rashes, eczema is really just the skin fungus. So
Well, eczema is more like inflammation, I thought.
it's inflammation, but then it comes out as a skin fungus.
This
It's
disturbing.
inflammation on the inside.
That's
I
eczema is a
believe.
fungus.
How it shows up on your skin, yes, but it's caused by inflammation on the inside.
Okay.
Oh,
The fact
because
that
I have stress-induced eczema.
Yeah, well, like I had it as a child, and I didn't know I was just walking around with fungus on my body. But okay, ready for the scabies?
Okay, I guess so.
All right, what's a scabies?
A scabies? Yes.
The scabies.
Scabies? No, scabies are.
I'm
Wait,
itching.
let's just go. I'm itching too, just thinking about it. I'm itching internally. It's like mange. It's a type of skin disease caused by parasitic mites. It infects plants, birds, reptiles.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah. Well, before we move too far, my month has also been very dodging.
Yeah.
Just trying to stay sane, to be completely honest. But as far as like stuff going around, I think we're past that. We did find a flea
Oh Lord.
on someone, and that's all
I'm
I'm
sure it
gonna
was a
say.
flea and not lice.
It was a flea.
Okay.
It was a flea
Okay,
because
can I ask a question?
yes,
Was it a kid or an adult?
What you think?
I feel like an adult, honestly. It's giving adult.
Wrong. Yeah. But it was the lice and it was the fleas, and I'm just like, just shut down. We're done for the day.
That part.
I'm really big on, if any, because we work with children, so I'm very big on, like, if something's not right, just send them home. Like, why are we trying to force this? Like,
Yeah.
just let them go home. It's not that big of a deal. They're a child. They need to
Yeah.
get all this stuff out their system. But
I have an
unfortunately,
incoming TED Talk when you finish.
you have a TED Talk.
An incoming TED Talk when you're done.
Okay, that's fair. But yeah, unfortunately, that's just not the reality. But yeah, outside of that, I opened the center and was greeted by a snake.
Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me.
And yeah, no,
Maybe I would have
can't.
turned right back around.
Like, what kind of, like, how big are we
This
talking?
your center now.
It was like a little,
Like a
I
garden
got a
snake.
picture of it actually.
It's like a garden
But
snake.
it was a garden snake because it's like kind of swampy back there and everything. But
Swampy.
literally when I saw it, I was just in shock. And I
Y'all
was,
a little bit by water, ain't y'all?
yeah, we are. But I was so shocked. I literally said, I was like, what the fuck you doing in here? Where you come from? Like, where did you come from? And luckily, one of the techs that are at my center, her boyfriend saved my life that day. He came in and took care of business.
Oh, that's good.
Shout out.
So yeah, wait, where'd it go?
Because I sure would have been outside the door
I've
waiting
been
for
like-
somebody to arrive.
Reptiles are
But-
not on my agenda for today.
No, seriously.
Damn, my contract.
And then
That's
the
not in my
thing-
contract.
The thing started to move, and I was just like,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
I'm gonna have to go.
I would have been
I'm gonna have to go.
done.
I put it in one of our chats. I was like, hey, there's a there's a snake in here.
There's a snake
Snake
in
in
my
my
room.
Ooh, and I'm just so not about that life. Like, hell no, I can't do that. I can't do nothing with things that crawl.
Slither.
Slither crawl.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not Slytherin.
You're not slithering.
Harry Potter.
I didn't get it
I
either,
didn't
but it was
catch it.
kind of funny.
Here it go.
I've never watched Harry
I
Potter.
can't even look at it.
Yeah, it's not bad, but it's still like there.
Shit,
know?
me. I can't do it.
One of my kiddos' dad was like, when they first bought their house, it was like tarantulas up the wazoo out there.
Oh,
I said, I'm
no.
gonna let you know, I'm not coming to this house if I see a tarantula. Like, cause they're out in the boonies.
No.
Like, they got land,
No,
okay?
No.
He's like, it was tarantulas, it was scorpions,
No.
it was all types
This
of
is in
bugs and
Texas?
stuff. Mhm.
Child.
Yep.
My grandma lives out in the boonies, and one time we were driving, and there was a tarantula this big on the road, just chilling.
I said, I'm
And
not
I'm like-
coming.
No, wait. One of my boyfriend's cousins, like, she got her first, made her first, like, well, not first big girl purchase, but bought her own house. And so we were like, back when we thought we wanted to just go ahead and like purchase a house, we went to go see her house and like see her neighborhood, and it was a big ass spider.
Nope.
The Marcus had to kill it, but it was like, I feel like it made a sound and everything. It was huge.
No.
Y'all, like,
No, thank you.
when I say I'm just a girl when it comes to bugs, like, I cannot, like, literally any type of, like, if it's not, like,
A
smaller
ladybug.
than my pinky, a ladybug, I cannot do it. I
I want to
literally,
be just a girl, but somebody got killed and that somebody is me.
Yeah, I'm gonna move out.
no, I literally will run
I deal with
away
that with my car.
screaming.
With your
I didn't go in my car for a good 3 days.
Like, I'm literally getting, like,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's my little rant. But outside of that, it's Bug's life, Just my theme these past few weeks have been, it's your world, I'm just a squirrel. Cause just trying to figure out
The
everything.
squirrel trying to get a nut.
I don't even know if I'm trying to get a nut at this point. I'm just trying to survive.
Dodging cars.
Dodging cars. dodging fleas,
Oh my
snakes,
gosh.
lions, tiger bears,
Oh my.
everything.
Oh my.
Yeah, I feel that.
Treatment plans,
Mhm.
all of that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But my TED talk is we work in a company that deals with kids. We know kids get sick. We know when kids are together, it passes around easily.
Mhm.
One, why would you not have the right cleaning stuff? Because
Yeah.
a lot of centers I've been to, they're anti-Lysol, right? Which
What centers you
I
think that are
kind of
anti-Lysol?
get my center now.
now
My
Where are we-
previous center,
I know they said that you couldn't use bleach or something like that.
no, you're supposed to use bleach,
Oh.
like a bleach mixer now.
Yeah.
But it's like
Everybody got tie-dye shirts on.
I get it's bad for the kids, but the kids ain't in the center at the end of the day.
Right.
Why we just can't go around and spray stuff if stuff is going around? And then also, there's no grace when the adults get sick. When
No.
the techs get it, when we get it, there's no grace. We still got to use our PTO, but we know we're already in a field that's like
You know, that really
kids get sick.
like
Yeah.
We should have some sick time.
No, we should.
really irks me that we don't have a separate like bank of sick time and then our PTO because
Mhm.
working in a field with kids, like we get sick.
You're going to get
often,
sick.
Like, and it's not fair that we also work in a mentally taxing field
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, I have to use my PTO when I'm sick and then I also have to use my PTO when I need a fucking break.
Yeah, and
So
shit
it's
don't
like-
even accumulate.
Yeah.
enough. Like,
So I'm like, that's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
And then y'all, speaking of this, sorry, this is bringing me on another tangent.
Welcome to Katie's TED Talk.
The other day, I saw an advertisement that Starbucks is now doing paid maternity leave.
Oh yeah,
Fucking Starbucks? Are
something
you
else.
fucking
I think
shitting
they're
me?
paying tuitions too.
Yes, are you fucking
My,
shitting me?
my sister called me. She said, "I'm gonna go be a barista."
That
no, I'm about to be OBM for Starbucks
because what in the actual fuck? You gotta be fucking kidding me. A coffee shop can offer their part-time and full-time employees, and it's parental leave. Sorry, we're in a
yeah,
all-encompassing world, but parental leave, paid parental leave,
Mhm.
and I work with fucking kids, and ain't not one company that I've worked for offered parental leave paid.
No,
Not one.
you work with kids, and then we also work in a field that is predominantly women,
Yeah.
and we don't get anything like that. Like even like one of my best friends, when she had her first child, they gave her boyfriend paternity.
Sebastian has fucking paternity. He
Yeah.
gets 16 weeks of paid paternity leave.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Sebastian.
Go
I'm like-
lock them up.
All right, guys.
I guess-
I'm going back to work. See
Here
you later.
go. Here's the baby.
I hope you can pump.
I'm like, well, I guess I'll just be back at work and you'll be here taking care of the baby because you get paid fucking paternity leave and I don't get shit.
Yeah.
You gotta use your
I get to sign up
disability.
for a short-term disability,
Mhm.
use all my fucking PTO,
And then if you return to work, then they give you a little.
a bonus for
Oh, that's a
returning.
change.
They give you $1
A
Yes.
bonus for
In this
returning.
economy, that's what it's worth. $1.
Yeah. And
Okay.
especially because they divide it up too. It's not one lump sum.
And then it's taxed.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna give me $200,
I want untaxed cash.
baby.
Put it in my hand.
You know
That's
what?
wild. And like part of that, like I get it, is America and like America should like offer like paid leave and do better for their moms and their parents.
But they don't care. They
But
want
they
to force you
don't.
to have a baby, but
Mm-mm.
once the baby here, they don't care.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why it's like, oh, we're pro. What they say, we're pro-choice,
Pro-life.
pro-life, and all this. No, y'all not. Y'all don't give a damn until it makes money.
hmm
Y'all do not give a damn. But yeah,
Yeah.
mm-mm.
Well, that's our TED Talk.
little side tangent.
Let's get into some fun things, you know? Let's get
Lighten the
into some
mood.
fun stuff.
Because my blood pressure is up.
It's
What are we talking about today?
We are talking about making ABA fun and bringing the fun back into ABA.
Yes.
Because as a field, we work with kids, and like automatically people are like, "Oh, you have so much fun, and you get to play every day," and it's like, yeah, but then also at the end of the day, you're like, are we really having fun, or are we just worried about the next target or the next treatment plan or the next,
Yeah.
the next KPI I have to meet, and so it's like, where is the fun?
Where is it? How do we get back to that?
It's out the window.
It's out the window.
To the window,
To the wall. I will say this, and it's funny because my previous company, my CD told me it was like, it's like a switch for me. When I walk into the building or walk into the office, it's like dead face. Like, resting bitch face all the way. Leave me alone. I don't want to be here. Don't talk to me. But the moment I see one of my kids or I'm with my kids, it's like I'm the happiest in the freaking world.
Yeah.
yeah,
I relate to
So
that.
I think with that, and we all can kind of speak on both ends of being a BCBA and being a RBT. With being a BCBA, it's so many other factors you got to worry about.
yeah,
Scheduling for some companies.
So,
Is
trigger
the
word.
tech doing what they're supposed to be doing? Parents want this. Everything gets lost.
Yeah.
And it's so much that it's like, okay, well, I'm supposed to be focusing on this kid. I want to interact and build this rapport with this kid, but now I gotta also think about these thousands of things. And then if you're in center, okay, other people pulling you because another kid.
Yes. Oh my God.
So it could be a lot where you do kind of, you're more business than fun at times.
Yeah.
And I feel like I had a lot of fun when I was a tech.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
Absolutely.
it was definitely the environment as well. But you don't have all them worries.
yeah.
You just meet this kid, we gonna run amok. Okay?
Gonna have a good
One
old
thing
time.
about me and my kids are gonna run amok.
Oh,
Okay?
trust. We know.
We are gonna do some things and have some fun. Okay? We're gonna make all the mess. We're gonna make all the noise. As a tech, I used to play music a lot in the background. Like,
Yeah.
make sure it's edited.
Please make sure it's between the lines.
I would. When, what was it? The Lion King soundtrack, the Beyonce album, that was the Lion King soundtrack. Baby, wore that out. Me and my little girl be in that room jamming. She would just dance and I would dance. And it was fun. Like, I could be silly goofy. It's a silly goofy time, guys.
Yeah.
And it's just like, now there's so much. And I even feel like my techs now, they do try to have fun. They like to have fun. But it's even for them so many other things they got to worry about.
Yeah.
It
And
really is.
Even with the field of ABA, I feel like it's so much scrutiny that you got to be on your P's and Q's all the time.
That's very true. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Completely agree with that. Especially because, once again, like going back, I can't remember who said it, but like worrying about the KPIs, like, oh, does this patient have enough goals in their learning tree? Like, what are the learning opportunities looking like? So it's like, yes, it's like, I think it's also about finding the balance between having fun and still being able to get like work done too.
yeah.
Because sometimes, like, I know, like, I think my team, they do a well enough job to where they're balancing both of them. Sometimes, like, it's just more fun, and I'm okay with it because my thing is, like, if your kid will come in and they're engaging in a whole bunch of behaviors, why are we forcing them to do things that is going to just intensify the behaviors in that moment? Have fun. I've provided this feedback to like newer techs, and they're still trying to like run goals, and I'm like,
Yeah.
like,
I think it's like
have fun.
I think it's like also finding the balance too of like, and sometimes it's really hard to like teach that because people are like, okay, you told me to do this, I'm gonna do this exactly, and I'm like, okay, yeah, but like no, at the same time, like you have to find that balance of like if your kiddo is having a hard time, think about whenever you're having a bad day.
Right.
You don't want fucking people telling you what to do. Like
Yeah.
get out of my
Yeah.
fucking face. Like
No, seriously.
like give me a freaking minute like to just chill.
Seriously.
And so a lot of times I feel like, especially with newer techs, like they don't understand that at the end of the day, like take away the autism diagnosis. This is a child. This is a
Yeah.
kid. And like think about yourself. Put yourself in their shoes. If they're having a bad fucking day, maybe they don't want to, touch their nose or whatever.
Right,
the
no,
fuck, you know,
seriously.
like
Maybe I want to
leave me
block you in your
alone.
nose.
Yeah, literally, like it's okay to take a step back into pair
Yeah.
and build rapport with your patient. And that's another thing too of like
That's the biggest part about it.
yeah,
to be
another
honest.
like a lot of times like these techs whenever they're newer, like they're so rigid in like how they teach trials too. And so it's like they're not making it fun. They're just like, okay, touch your nose. Instead of like you're playing head, shoulders, knees, and toes, like, oh, touch your like you're
Yeah.
supposed
Yeah.
to make it
More
fun.
natural.
More natural. And so I feel like that also kind of plays like a huge factor in it too, of like we're not like finding that happy medium of like, is this child ready to learn? Yes or no? And then being understanding if they're not.
Yeah.
And so I feel like we get kind of wrapped up in that of like, oh, like I have to get this, I have to get this. But it's like, okay, like, are you getting trials just to get trials, or is this kid actually learning something?
Right.
Yeah.
I have a question. So, do y'all think the way instructional notes for a goal is written kind of determines if fun is allowed to happen in that moment?
I would say no, because I'm gonna be rude, but half my texts don't read that
No.
shit. And so I
Yeah,
feel like
that.
I don't feel reinforced to write my instructional notes because I'll get asked a bajillion questions about a target or like a goal that's in the plan. And then I'll go to the procedure thinking that I, forgot to put something in there. And then clear as day, it's right there,
Yeah.
and so that can be super frustrating. But I feel like also, like, I shouldn't have to write, make this target fun.
Yeah.
Like, you should just
Think
naturally,
outside of
like,
the
think
box
outside of
about
the
it,
box
yeah.
about it. Like,
But too, I feel like everybody's. I'm in between. Like mine is a yes and a no. I completely agree with. They not reading that shit.
They not.
When I was a tech, I wasn't reading that shit.
I mean, I
Come
would
in
though.
and show me.
I'll bet it.
We know you read it.
Shady
But like, come in and show me. So even when I was a tech, I got showed how to do it and what to do, and then they allowed me to be me within that.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot
I
of
get that.
times it's not shown anymore. Even sometimes I get away from actually going and showing how to do something,
Yeah.
and I'll just explain it and be like, "Does that make sense?"
Yeah. See, I do the same, but also like I don't mind like modeling. Like some
Yeah.
sessions I've been seeing lately, they're so bad to the point I'm like, hey, I'm about to step in and model stuff.
Yeah, let me
But
show you.
It's still not applied. Like it's not applied. Like so, for instance, introverbals for one of my kids, and I'm like, didn't just come out straight and say, I'm like, but you running this shit wrong. Like,
Yeah.
it's written right there, but okay, I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. You're new, whatever the case may be, and you're trying to run stuff, and it's like you don't have to run anything right now. Like I'm
Yeah.
okay with learning opportunities being low for the sake of you building rapport and establishing yourself as a reinforcer because that's what's necessary. But I modeled it, and kiddo made an error. Well, I saw how they ran it. Kiddo made an error. There was no reset. So I was like, hey, let me model this for you. Let me show you how you error correct and go from there. And I think I told the kid, like I did like a distractor trial of like, like, oh, do this. And kiddo, no, I said like, do this. Literally from that moment up until this, like most recently, like a couple days ago, still prompting this child the same way. Do this, like first do this, like no, you don't have to, like why are we so rigid in this?
Yeah.
We have to get out of that, like individualize, make it your own, like so provide. I'm in between of like writing the instructional notes and also modeling it at the same time, but still everything is like falling on deaf ears. So I think also, like, going back to what you said about like the reinforcing portion of it, if I see like you don't take the initiative to put the fun in it, or like individualize it, or even ask a question like, hey, what do you think about if I do it like this? Like some of my older takes, like they do really great about, I ran it like this, is that okay? And I'm like, absolutely. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be cookie cutter,
Yeah.
do it like this every single time.
Yeah.
Vary those SDs, make it fun, go to another room, just, you know, those type of things.
I think too, it's about knowing the person. And when I say the person, I don't mean the kid. I mean like the tech or even the BCBA.
Yeah.
Some people just aren't naturally fun people.
Oh, that's true.
Some people are just more structured. Some
Yeah,
people are
and-
more loosey goosey. You know, so it's like
That's fine. But
finding their strength. So
yeah.
I had a tech who was a little more softer and nicer with a kid that you can be soft and nice, but they gonna take advantage of that, you know? So it's like, okay, I don't want to change who you are. What can we do within who you are to get this kid where they need to be?
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, okay, you're very structured. You might be very matter of factly. Okay, what can I do within the matter of factly to get you to make it a little more fun for the kid? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just think it's a balance.
Yeah.
I don't know why I just mess my words up like that, but
It's okay. I think
whatever.
I at least messed up 6 or 7 words.
I just want
Say,
to be off. But I think just not taking yourself seriously. Like
yeah.
people always, oh, one of my texts was like, yeah, I've been wanting to work with you since you came. I've been hearing such good things about you. And I'm like, girl, I ain't shit.
Like, please don't be like me.
Please, like,
Please don't.
don't listen to what everybody say, okay?
Yeah.
I ain't shit. I'm just here. I'm doing the job. I'm loving on these kids. I'm going home.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's all.
Like,
Yeah.
so it's just like I just don't take myself seriously, and that's just me. Like
Yeah.
even in regular everyday life, I'm goofy. Like so, we only got one life to live. I'm gonna have a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you.
So I don't know. I think it's just making. I don't know. I don't know how to make things fun at this point, other than just being myself.
Yeah. I mean, and I think, like, thinking about like the load of the day to day of like everything that you have to do, I feel like all the responsibilities kind of make it easier for us to stray away from having fun, which turns into the burnout,
Yeah.
which turns into I don't want to be here, or
Yeah.
like just figure it out, like just all those type of things. But I don't know. If you have any suggestions on how to make things
I'm
fun,
the opposite though. Like I'm so focused on happy. I would be happy. I would have fun.
Yeah.
That paperwork stuff. Phew, what? I was supposed to do what? And y'all know me.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was
Put a
that?
program in. Oh, I need to write the instructions. I get around to it. Right now with this kid, we playing, we having fun. I'm being a bad influence.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I think what is important too is like not caring what people like think about you whenever
Yeah.
you're having fun. And I feel like a lot of these texts, not everyone, I don't want to say everyone, but there are a few that are just so worried about what others think of them, and so they don't like let loose and they don't like show their fun side
Yeah.
Yeah.
with the kids. And I really have seen a lot of like successful sessions with techs who are not afraid to be themselves, not afraid to be silly, and not afraid to like, you know, get on the kid's level and like meet the kid where they're at. And I've seen very, very successful sessions that way, rather than just being like, okay, sit down in your chair. Okay, what's this? Like, nobody is gonna respond to that.
Yeah.
So I think like just forget what people are thinking about you. Like have fun. Like I'm gonna see you when having fun and being like, this is the session I want to see every day.
Yeah.
Like this is goofy, this is silly, this is funny, this is something that the kid is gonna remember.
Yeah.
Like when I'm working with Miss So and So, oh, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Like because I know Miss So and So is gonna be silly with me, is gonna have a lot of fun, and my session's gonna go by fast.
Yeah.
I think it also goes to what is fun for that particular kid. Because what's fun for one of my kids compared
That's
to my other
so
one,
true.
it's like night and day. Like
Yeah.
I have one kid, like they're just okay with laying down.
And that's like meeting the kid where they're at too, of like being, and also a really good skill of like anybody that works with kids is knowing like how to adapt, especially if you go from like one kid who's super high energy to one kid who just likes to lay down, knowing how to pair with that kid and still again meet them where they're at.
Definitely, I had a kid who liked like word searches, so we would make him word searches.
That is so
Or like we
cute.
would
That's
do
my
our
kind of kid right there.
hangman, or he liked Roblox, so he had an iPad. Baby, we get on our iPads, we playing Roblox together.
Yeah.
What's going on, you know? But I did want to piggyback off something you said with people being themselves, everybody being scared. And I don't want to go off on a tangent, guys, okay?
Oh gosh.
There is, and not to say, and this is where my age starts to come into play, and I know I'm getting old. There is so much, this is going to be controversial.
Okay.
It's a crutch now with so many mental health issues, right? Anxiety, whatever, you know? And it's like, I got anxiety. Y'all know I was anxious the other day and I couldn't sleep, you know? But I feel like how I was raised and in my time, and y'all can, you know,
Let's shake it off.
get over it. You gotta work. You gotta make this money. Where now it's not so much like that. It's like, oh, they have anxiety. They have this. We gotta kind of tiptoe around it and blah blah. And that all can also come into play with that fun. You know.
Yeah.
Not to say it's not valid. It's very much so valid. I get it. I go to therapy. I need to go back because I ain't been in a while. But,
I know. Oh my gosh.
but it's like, okay, well, how much can you do? And maybe this isn't the field for you.
Yeah.
Dude,
You know?
yes.
You know what? Another part about, I'm so glad you said that, because another part about it is being okay with telling people like this is not the field for you.
And I feel like
Who does that?
You do.
because
But like,
there's companies out there that cater to these techs.
Yeah.
And it's like you're doing them a disservice by trying to make it work for them when it's just not
It's
the
not
field for them. And that's okay.
It
That's
is.
not a bad thing. You just need to learn that, accept that, and move on. And I feel like a lot of companies don't do that. They're just like, we just need people. We need bodies.
Yeah.
We need bodies in
And
here.
then now you have all the, and I don't want it to come and make it seem like we're just sitting here bashing technicians, because that's not what it is.
Oh, no, not
Technicians
at all.
work hard day in.
I love
day
my
out.
technicians. I
love-
ride for them much.
No, seriously, I ride for my techs more than I ride for leadership sometimes. But
That's show facts.
in the sense of when it comes to, you know, like just say the old saying, one bad apple spoils the whole bunch. If you have one person on your team or just even in the company that you're at, it just starts to trickle down.
It really does.
And if this person's having a bad day now, and the kids pick up on that.
They do.
So it's like, oh, well,
Oh,
they're not-
don't I know it?
they're not having a good day right now. Well, I'm not having a good day. And it turns into more subjective versus objective of this is the reality of
And
what's
then it
going
takes away
on.
from that fun.
Yeah.
Takes
So-
away from
Because now the kid having behaviors, okay, now this other
Yeah.
kid come in, okay, well, I
Yeah.
gotta focus on the behaviors. We
Right.
can't really
We
do
can't even
much,
do
have
nothing.
fun.
It's a
And it just-
trickle effect.
The fuse has blown because you didn't get enough sleep last night, and now you're pissed off, and now the kids pissed off, and now everybody on the team.
Baby,
pissed
leave it
off.
at the door.
Please do. You
Yeah.
have to like learn. Like I'm really big on disassociating when I leave my job, but you also
yes.
have to disassociate
When you
some
come in.
personal stuff when you come into the job. And I don't think
Big on that.
this newer generation really know
How to separate. Like,
Yeah.
separate the two. And don't get me wrong, when I was, 19, 20, 21, baby, if you had me messed up, you just had me messed up. But also, I was not working with children during that
Yeah.
time either.
Yeah.
So I feel like when kids come into play,
It's a little bit
you
different.
have to know if this is just a placeholder job for you or if you actually want to be in the business of
Yeah.
working with kids.
Right. Which ain't nothing wrong with it being a placeholder.
It's
I
not.
done met
It's
some
definitely
amazing
not.
texts, some fun texts.
Yeah, serious.
And they like, no, this is not. You
It's
like,
not for
hey,
me.
you want to be a BCBA?
No.
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 I'm going to be a nurse. I'm
Yeah.
going to be a doctor. You know, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's fine.
Glad
Like,
to have you.
I have a few techs on my team now, and they don't like they we have a saying of like if you're not moving up, you're moving out because as far as like growth in the field of ABA, you're either an RBT or a BCBA,
Mhm.
or you're a BCBA with another title attached to that.
Yeah.
But there's not much room for I want to do this type of thing or I want to do this or whatever.
Yeah.
But I have quite a few techs that they're not trying to be BCBAs who have been in the field for multiple years and are amazing. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
see their sessions and they just second nature. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I know they're gonna do this. I know they're gonna want to do this. Oop, I want to try this. And I think that's my favorite word these days. Try.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, oh,
What's my saying? Nobody knows it.
I don't remember
That's,
that.
oh, that's so rude. You can't mess the kid up. You can only make behaviors you might have to change later.
Do you
That's what I was about to say.
Okay, what's the saying?
You can't mess the kids up. You can only create behaviors you might have to change later.
Yeah, seriously.
Try it.
And this really is. Like,
Go for it.
we love a trying queen. We love a trying king. Like, please try. Like,
Yeah.
you sitting there asking me, oh, does this kid like this? I don't know. Shit, ask them. They talk.
Yeah.
They have a device. They
Or
have-
they'll hit it out your hands if they don't want it.
Exactly. Okay, like, no, seriously. Like, I've gotten in the habit of, like, what's the worst that can happen if we don't try? Like, if we try something, the worst that can happen is a behavior pops up. Oh my gosh, guess what? There's a bip right there for it.
Yeah.
You can read the bip. Oh, you didn't know that? You can read it, and it's going to tell you what you need to know.
Yeah.
And guess what? If it gets too bad, tap me in, coach. I got you.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's okay. But I think it's a lot of moving and working pieces that interfere with the having fun. But as far as getting the fun back, I think we probably should like, I don't know, like have like a camp or something like
Yeah.
Yeah.
like they have acting classes when we have fun classes or something.
Have
I
fun
don't-
with
I
your
don't know.
RBT class. What?
That we used to do when I was a tech, and I love this. I feel like this should just become a praise of when I was a tech because it was just so wonderful. When we had, it is harder now because it's so many, like you said, moving pieces. We used to have clinic meetings monthly. So, my old center used to do it,
Yeah.
but it was more hands-on.
Mhm.
So, like, if we're talking about pairing, we're actually
Doing it.
doing pairing.
Yeah.
We're not just watching
Yeah.
a video of
We love a
pairing.
good role play.
We're
setting.
role playing, in groups and things
Yeah.
like that. And then I think it also even comes into play with how, I won't even say close, how much do the texts interact? Because you don't have to get along,
Yeah, no.
but do y'all interact as well, because you're going to have to pass this kid off to this person.
Yeah.
And if you got a funky attitude, because
Right.
I'm
Talk about
you
that.
said that. I was gonna say.
so even bonding experiences for the
Exactly.
team can create that fun. Okay, this is how we have fun as a company.
Mhm.
Okay, let it trickle down
To the kids.
to the kids.
Yeah. It starts at the head.
Yeah.
And if you're not having fun, the team's not having fun, the kids aren't
Right.
having fun, everybody's just miserable.
And then I was gonna say like, I started like having like monthly team outings with just my individual team,
Yeah.
and I feel like my team's morale has definitely gone up because they're getting to know their teammates outside of work and not having to just talk about the kids and like
Yeah.
talk about work things. Like they can actually like get to know each other like on a more personal level. And just like you said, like you don't have to be BFFs with these
Yeah, but
people,
you
but you do have to work with them. You
Yeah.
have to be cordial with them. You have to work together so that y'all can be cohesive, so that then the kids can have a good day, so then I can have a good day. You know.
Yeah.
And so I think the more, and I know it's a lot harder on BCBAs because we do have a lot on our plate that we have to do. And you know, a lot of time that's money out of your own pocket that you're having to, you know, front. And
Yeah.
it's hard.
Yeah, it can. I think, okay, so one thing you said like about having a team outings, I when before I became a BCBA, I like had all these ideas like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. Then I became a BCBA, and I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe not. But I think like for me, as far as like team outings, I kind of like stray away from them a little bit because I got like a hint of PTSD. The very first team outing I had, got back to work, HR got involved, and I was like,
Wait, what?
oh, what?
What? We did not hear
That's a
about this.
different.
That's a whole different topic.
Oh
no. But if you know, you know. But yeah,
I don't know,
Yeah.
but I guess I'll find out later.
yeah, I'll tell you. But yeah, so like not letting that be like discouraging from like doing future things and stuff like that. But then also doing like team check-ins. I feel like that assists with that. I love to like when my takes are like having like birthdays, I like to like give them some type of like sweet treat, lunch or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, just to let them know like you're important. You matter to me. Like I may not say it every day, but I see you. I understand.
Yeah. You know what else I think helped make things fun? Giving techs a responsibility. So back previous company, I had a team of kids, team of techs. I was able to give each tech, okay, you're gonna do this. So like I had a tech who would plan the outings, like our monthly outings.
Okay.
Love that. I have a tech who would do like arts and crafts stuff because they love that, you know. So it's also giving them purpose and making them, not to say that they're not important because they're very important.
Yeah.
But okay, now I have a role outside of just being this RBT, you know. So like just giving everybody something to do with their skills. And I like, okay, you don't want to be a BCBA. This is not your favorite thing. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I want to be in management. Okay. This is what I can give you to, you know, help with that, you know.
I'm so glad you said that.
It's like,
I need to be better about that.
I think sometimes the fun also happens when you encourage them to do the things they love.
Yeah. Oh, I'm all about encouragement.
Yeah.
I think I encourage a little bit too hard because now I don't have half of
Encourage
my
them right out the
tips.
door.
And I'm like, you know, like I want, because I genuinely do. And I think like for me about like making things fun or whatever you want to call it is like trying to pour into others. Like if I see some type of spark in you, oh, you say you want to be a counselor? Okay. I'm here for you. Like, because once again, if you're not moving up, you're moving out. If this is not the field for you, although you may be great at it or you may suck at it, whichever way, whatever end of the spectrum you're on, I'm here to support you in any way that I can.
Yeah.
So that we all can have a better, you know, experience.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I just, once again, lots of working pieces. I was going to say something else, but I actually forgot.
I want to say
What it
something
was.
else before Katie directs us to something else, you know. I see you keep like make sure we're on task. Our
But
organizer.
I'm not.
And you keep looking at the paper, but I like it because I feel like we're kind of going on
We're
tangents.
casually working down the list.
Look at us.
Look at us. So natural.
Like,
And this is how
naturally
you
going
got
down the
fun.
list.
I feel like we push NET a lot, especially nowadays. It's a lot more NET.
Yeah.
When I was coming up, it was a lot DTT.
Oh, yes.
Now it's NET, right?
Yeah.
It's not taught.
It's not.
They don't teach you how to do things in the natural environment. They don't set you up to do things in a natural environment.
Yeah.
I had my previous company, it was just like stuff everywhere. Well, how I'm supposed to know what I can use, or this part missing, so now I can't use this. And even if I bought new stuff, I bought a kid a whole little kitchen set for the room. Now everybody in the room
Yeah.
messing up the stuff. But we're trying to do NET and keep it fun for them. And it's like stuff is going missing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also, how do I
That's one of my
teach
biggest pet peeves.
NET?
Yeah.
What is NET?
Yeah.
You know, it's just so much we just expect people to do it. go here. We don't want a DTT. We don't want so much
Okay.
table time. We don't. But
Yeah.
okay, well, how do I incorporate something like receptive emotions into an ET?
Yeah.
How do you? Like,
Your peer just fell on the ground. Oh, how do you think they're feeling right now?
but even with that,
Yeah.
touch the sad kid in the room.
Exactly.
Like,
They touched the sad kid in the room. Oh God.
like it is
Oh
receptive
my
emotions. Like,
Yeah.
literally.
You're right. Yes.
Like,
Sad kid. Yeah.
otherwise, you gotta buy different face changing dolls or something.
Yeah.
Like, you're
I
not
get a
set
mirror.
up.
And they can like make the faces.
I used to love to like
Yeah.
do faces in the mirror with kids.
Yeah.
It's so hilarious.
Yeah. A lot of my kids love to look at themselves. So I'm just like, hey, you got mirrors in your room? And I love to be like, who is that? It's me. And I'm like, it's you. Like, good job.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I think that kind of takes away from the fun
Yeah.
as well. Just not knowing. You're expecting me to follow these terms. Baby, I just got in this field yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
supposed to
But
do
what,
it.
but then like also okay, so what is the like happy medium between okay, your brand smacking new and I'm giving you so much information, but at the same time it's like I'm not trying to overwhelm you. So in turn, it's asked, do you have any questions? And I'm like, nah, I don't have any questions. But then they put it into practice and they stuck. They're not doing nothing. They're not engaging with the kid. So what do you do in a situation like that?
I feel like that's different. There's like a lot of different things going on there. So like there can be people that are brand new to the field, don't really know like all the lingo and stuff, but they're still at least interacting with the kid.
Yeah.
So like even if you don't know the lingo, you don't know how to like do things, because I always tell my brand new techs to the field, like it's going to take you 3 to 4 months before you really understand all the lingo, because ABA has a shit ton of fucking like
Some stuff,
acronyms this and acronyms
Yeah.
that, and also known as this, also known as that, and you're like, what the fuck? Like
What is this?
the ABA and the ABC and the CBD and the what? Like
The CBD.
I love CBD.
you know, all the letters of the alphabet, and it's like,
Serious.
what? And the what?
Yeah.
But then the other thing is like, even if you don't know the lingo, you're at least pairing and interacting with the kid. And if you're not at least doing that, and you knew you were going to work with kids,
Yeah.
then I'm like, okay, that's a whole different story.
That's why I have to put my brain on the shelf sometimes, because that's the part that I don't understand.
Yeah.
You knew, even if you do not know anything about ABA, when I first got to ABA, didn't know what I was getting myself into.
But I knew one thing, I was
That
going
a
to be working
child
with
was going to
kids.
be there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I love kids.
Yeah.
I know how to play with kids. Been playing with kids my whole life. I'm like, you know, all this other
I
stuff.
play
But
with myself. I was a kid.
okay. Okay. All right.
Those inner thoughts just gotta come out sometimes, you know?
Sorry, you kind of walked yourself into that one.
I'm with it.
I know.
You were thinking it, but you said it.
But yeah, like.
Okay.
But yeah, I think
That's
for
how you
me-
make things fun with yourself.
Yeah. Keep it fun. Keep it entertaining.
Don't take yourself serious, guys.
Don't.
Well, did we hit all our talking points and tangents? You know, I'm good for a good tangent.
Yeah. I mean, we did a really great job actually of like going down this list. I guess this is a good one that we can kind of end with. What are some good ways that we can make like the days fun for our techs? Like, how can we help them make the day fun, but then how can we also help make their day fun?
That's a good question.
Yeah, it is. As I said, this might be kind of dark, but I was going to say mental health check-ins.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like we do work in a mentally taxing field,
Yeah.
but what else? Like,
I don't know. Cause I'm a shit talker.
Yeah, and see,
So,
like,
I'm gonna talk shit.
I love a little nice, healthy
Yeah.
banter, and my team
Yeah.
understands
Yeah.
it. Like,
Yeah.
we say shady stuff to one another, but we know the limits.
Right.
So
yeah.
yeah.
I feel like I try to have like, you know, something with like each of my techs. Like
Yeah.
with my tech, with this tech I do this, with this tech I do this. And it's kind of just like our fun little banter back
Yeah.
and forth of like, you know,
We're human.
Yeah.
We're people. Yeah, we're here working, but
Yeah. Like, what did you do this weekend?
Yeah.
You know, just
Yeah.
making
Yeah.
things light.
oh, you going here? I've been there. Here, maybe you
Yeah.
should check out this place.
Right.
Blah blah blah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Kid doing some activity schedules, or I got kids who like do their homework. All right. Well, while we waiting, see how long they stay on task. Well, blah blah blah
What's
blah
going
blah.
on?
Yeah. Um. So I think that's my thing. I
Yeah.
just talk shit. I don't make
Yeah.
fun of you. I do what I love. If I don't make fun of you,
You know,
Yeah,
I
we say
really.
if she doesn't make fun of you, that means she doesn't love you.
I
Oh
don't
my
mess with you
God.
like that.
You remember it was like one episode. You was like you're like out of all the students you had, I'm like the most
Like
similar to you, and you right because I literally told one of my BCBA friends like at work I was like I have to get better about my professionalism in the field in the sense of but like in the sense of like if I'm trying to pour into you and I'm like asking you if you have questions, I'm following up, I'm modeling things, and you just make it seem like whatever, it's no big deal. Baby, I don't want to talk to you no more.
You ain't got to worry
You ain't
about
gotta worry about nothing. Cause my thing is now you're about to fall on your ass, and I mean it with all the most respect in the world because I'm not telling you these things because I like to hear myself talk because I actually don't. I'm not telling you these things because I don't have anything else better to do because I do have other shit that I can be doing. So if you know it all and I'm trying to give you tips on how to make things fun and be engaging with your kid and you're like, I know this already or whatever.
Oh,
Okay, boo. So
Now
guess
get
what?
this.
When some shit pops off and you try to say touch the square and he pop you in the head or she,
touch the
snatch
square,
your
all
food.
right. Square upside your head.
Exactly. Now you got a damn square eye. How about that? And it's like, oh, Ariel, what I do? You said you knew.
Hello.
So yeah, I think that's why I'm like trying to like, cause
You can't help people who don't want to help.
you can't,
Yeah.
but I'm saying like in the sense of like just keeping it, not being so, cause I feel like it's still like emotionally driven and I don't really, it's not, I'm not avoiding you,
Yeah.
but the banter that I have with my other texts,
Yeah.
it's, oh, what you need. Oh, okay.
I'm still here. I'm still gonna do my job. I'm still gonna support you. I'm still gonna give you that feedback. But you may be a person who does not want the, and I won't even, for lack of a better word, connection.
Yeah.
I have a type like
Which
that.
is fine.
Like I tried, and still she just does not like she like, and I'm like okay, like,
Yeah.
but then I feel like she also feels some type of way when I am like bantering with
Yeah.
like my other texts, but I'm like I tried with you, girl, and like
And it makes the day go faster.
Yeah, you do.
yeah.
All right. Someone want to take us out?
Thank you for joining us today on Shaping Shenanigans.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Like and subscribe.
Bye.
My God.